Okay, this video is showing you how you can post things to students in Schoology, and I'm also going to show you how you can access the graded assignments. So you'll go to cecilcounty.schoology.com, and I'm sure at this point you have been made an admin on this teacher's account. And in order to see if you're an admin on the account, you can see this shield like you see right here. That means that you have all the powers that can be to do anything that you need to do in Schoology. So I come up here to courses. I have a lot of courses. You might not have as many as I do, but you're going to find that teacher's class. So I'm going to find the Mathematics 3 class. And you can see that I put folders Monday through Friday. Try to keep those conventions the same. Try to stick with the day of the week, the date, and then the lesson that you're on. And underneath that, I put the title of the lesson from Envision. Inside of the folder, I kept this format pretty much the same as well. So I just titled it Today's Activities, and then I listed in order what the kids are to do if they're working from home or working virtually. Okay. In order to get back, I'm just going to come back up to this Mathematics 3, and it's going to take me back to that main screen. Okay. So you'll see that I have 1 week of plans here, and then you'll see that these folders are faded out, and it shows that they're unpublished. That means I can see them, but the kids can't. So at the end of this week, I'm going to put all of these folders inside of this week 3, 913 to 917, and I also put the lessons that can be found there in case students need to access this later, then they can easily find which lessons they are. You'll see that I've already put folders in for another week, but I don't want the kids to see all of these at once, so they're hidden from their view, and you can see that because they're unpublished. So I'm going to just show you really quickly how you can create one of these folders. So you come up to Add Materials, Add Folder, come up with a title for the folder. So I've been calling them Monday. I'm going to just pick an October date. I don't even know if October 1st is a Monday, but I'm going to say Monday, October 1st, and I'm going to say lesson 9-2. And then here, maybe that is adding 3-digit numbers. Down here, you don't need to do anything with the date, but this availability, this is where you can decide whether it's published so that students can see it. Is it unpublished? You can choose a date for it to publish automatically. So you may want to do that. Maybe you're going to publish that on October 1st. And so then you can come in this calendar and find October 1st and oops, sorry, it's a Friday. And if you do it that way, then it will automatically publish to students on October 1st. You don't have to remember to come in later to publish it. And then you click Create. Anytime you create something, it goes to the bottom of the list. So let's say you don't want that at the bottom. All you have to do is come over here and drag where the folder is, and you can move it to the very top. So anytime you want to move something, just grab the folder, and then you can move it, and it'll show you where it's going. Okay. All right, now I want to put something in that folder, which is telling the kids today's activities. So I'm going to click on that. It's saying this folder is empty. So add materials. You have a lot of different things that you can do here. So if ever you want to just put a link in for the students to access, you can do that here. If you want to add a discussion for the kids to respond to, you can do that. But most often in your circumstance, you're going to add a page, and then it's like a blank page that you're writing, notes to the kids to do. So I've been using the same page title, Today's Activities. And then I've been telling them log into Envision through PowerSchool. And I've been putting the link in there, and you can copy and paste an old one that I already had if you want, and then just paste it in here. So log into Envision through PowerSchool. And I've been putting the link in there for them. So let me get out of here for a second and go back there. So again, to go back, I'm just going to click on this. If I go in a folder that I've already created, I can just copy all of these things here, Control C to copy it, and then come back out like I did before and come into the folder where I want to put that. And look, it didn't save that page that I had, so I'm going to add the page. And then I could just come down here and Control V will paste that information in here. And sometimes it might just put more spaces in than you want, so you can always just come in and fix the formatting, and then write today's activities in the page title. This way, that link is already there. You don't need to worry about linking anything. It's already telling them log into Envision through their PowerSchool account. You can get rid of this one because they probably don't need that at this point. And then here's where you can change, okay, well, I called this Friday, October 1st in Envision when I created that. So I'm going to say complete Friday 10-1 playlist activities in order. And then I've been telling them to watch the visual learning video, complete student book. Here's where I will just have to come in and change those page numbers and the numbers that I'm choosing for the kids to do. I'm going to keep all this. I'd like to keep the another look video as an option because it's just another teaching moment for the kids. And then if you have a game or something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces is what I've been doing to put that there. I can say whatever game it is in Envision. I think there was a robo game, something, add and subtract. And then the only other thing that you really want to make sure you do is display on new page. You want to click this thing that looks like a newspaper and options, because that's going to show that when kids click in here, they'll see that whole page. I'm going to show you what it would look like if I didn't do that. So if I come into this cogwheel and click edit, that's how I can go back in later to make changes. And I'm going to show you what that looks like if I did not click that. See how it's another click for the kids. They have to come in and actually open today's activities in order to see that. I like them to see that automatically. So I like to click on that newspaper thing at the bottom. So that now when they click in that folder, let me come back out. Now when they click in that folder, they're going to just see those directions and I have to do another click. So that's really what you need to know about typing activities into Schoology. Again, I recommend at the end of a week to put all of those lessons into a folder. So after this week is over, I'm going to just take all these folders and drag them into this pink folder and drop it. Like you can see how I kind of opened it up. It'll go in there. But for now, I don't want to do this because this is live for kids right now. And then at the end of this week, I'm going to put it in this folder that I've created. So if you just keep that system going, I think then the kids will be in a groove and be able to do that.